Skypers with us.
Good morning, you guys.
You sound so chipper from your
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, from my bed. It was such a big commute today.
Well, we have our old commute starting on Monday.
That's what I heard. That's I think Tasha told me or something. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Are you excited to be back?
No.
Yes and no.
There's definitely some perks of working from home, but I mean, I knew, especially with what we do, it wouldn't be a permanent, like some of my friends are like, oh, I think they're going to let us do this forever. I'm like, well, I know that's not going to happen.
No.
So,
I think Twitter said that they can let their employers are going to do it forever that way. They're going to stay home.
Yeah, I think a lot of businesses realizing that, like, oh, maybe this does work. But for us, I kind of knew they're not going to, like, it was a temporary thing for sure.
So now you're going to have to wear pants again.
Well, I'm wearing pants.
Oh, yeah.
Are those
They're sweatpants.
jeans? Oh, okay.
No, but I was just going to say, I've only worn pants that didn't have an elastic waistband maybe twice this whole time. So it's going to be interesting to put, like, what's a zipper? I don't know.
I have left my zipper down a few more times than I would care to admit being at home. I don't know why. Like in the last 2 months. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not sure why. You, Tosh, you're like doing contacts and like you did your hair. Like, whoa.
I'm not wearing contacts. I'm just not wearing anything. And I've done that pretty much every day because I only need my glasses for far away. So if I'm at home, I don't wear them a whole lot. And I did get my hair cut and colored yesterday.
Is it because I'm on today? Is it for
No,
me?
it's just because I needed it and stuff's open again and people are actually going to see me now. So I thought
it was time. Well, that shade of red looks great.
It's
I love
red.
that red. It's
no, it was much
red.
cuter yesterday. It's not. I mean, it kept some of the shape, because she like made it all cute yesterday. But
I would almost call it a burgundy even.
This is after sleeping on it. I hate you both.
It's more like I was gonna say more auburn, but
yeah, I like it. Like, remember Ariel?
It's not like the Little Mermaid. That's not what color it is at all.
Well, I like it.
Sorry, we just got a text that said Andy will have to shave and Tosh will have to put on something other than pajamas.
I've been shaving.
Probably had more of a beard like there in like December than like.
Yeah, my beard was out of control in December. It was starting to get to that point where it was like full on beard, and then I got rid of it, and I couldn't handle it anymore.
I had a friend of mine.
I hate shaving, but I hate having a beard. It's this awful catch-22 I'm in.
I hate having a beard.
A friend of mine sent me a selfie the other day, and he's been working from home even longer than I have, and he lives alone, so he hasn't gotten a haircut or shaved in like a very long time, and he looks like Robin Williams when he comes out of Jumanji or whatever.
Well, okay, so
whatever, I don't care.
So, Survivor.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick, we should probably say we've given you 2 days. The finale was Wednesday night.
So stop it.
Yeah. We're gonna spoil things. So if you haven't watched it, deal with it. So you watched it, right, Mitchell? Or at least you saw that.
I did actually watch it.
Mm-hmm. Who did you want to win?
Well, it's funny because. Well, obviously, I wanted Ethan, even though I knew that was a long shot.
Right, because he was on the edge.
Right, but when they brought back the first contestant voted off, Natalie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I kind of was rooting for her because I was like, well, that's kind of a cool.
And she did put up a pretty decent fight. I feel like they definitely mixed some things up when she came back. I was kind of rooting for Michelle because she had been sort of on the outside the whole time, and I thought that'd be a cool upset if she ended up winning it somehow.
That never happens, though. Like it's usually a 2-person race when they have those 3 at the end. Like, Mitchell, has it ever been a 3-person race where it was actually close amongst all 3?
I I actually saw these stats just the other day, and I feel like there was one time where it was kind of close, but otherwise it's like one person gets 0 votes and the other
Yeah,
two.
Michelle didn't get 1 vote, they said. But I will say on your season, it was only down to 2. They didn't do 3.
I was going to say that next. Yeah. So they started doing the 3, well, I guess quite a few seasons ago, but I liked it better when it was just 2. It made more sense to me, but I think it was 3 just because it was maybe more difficult to try to guess which of those 2 would have won or 3 would have won.
Mm-hmm. I will say when Natalie back, I thought she had a decent chance because she really did kind of shake things up for that kind of main alliance that was there. But in the end, the one everybody thought would win, Tony did win. And I will say, at least Tony seems like a nice guy in real person. Like, I don't dislike him as much as I dislike like Rob or some of those other
Rob?
Because he's just, I don't know, I just don't like him that much. Like,
okay. I was gonna say when the finale voting, whatever. A lot of the times, I mean, I kind of watch Survivor like I watch golf. Like I just watch the end if it's good, and most of the time it seems like really only one person gets most of the votes. Is that? I mean, well, of course the winner gets most of the votes, but I mean like almost all
like a
of
landslide.
them. It's usually a landslide, isn't it?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say though, with my season, it was just 1 vote away for Tina, and with the season 1, it was just 1 vote away with Richard Hatch. So there have been seasons where it was really close.
And I guess I had a question for you. And obviously the game was played a little different when you played than it is kind of now. But because, on the newer seasons now, every vote is like a group discussion. Who are you voting for? What are we doing? When it comes down to the last vote, is everybody just like, I'm doing what I feel right? Or do those alliances and all that talking still happen even for like that last vote?
I mean, for us, it was really discouraged to do any kind of discussion like that. But I think nowadays it's not. I will say though that after that vote happens, everybody talks, so we all pretty much know who's going to win. At least we do. But because everybody pretty much spills the beans.
So who'd you vote for?
Right. So it's not usually a huge secret.
The 3 that were the finalists, Michelle, Natalie, and Tony, do you know them personally? Have you ever met those 3?
Only in passing. I don't know them like really well. So that's why I was kind of hoping for somebody like, well, obviously Ethan and Sandra I'm close with. Amber and Rob I've had a falling out with, but I still would have preferred somebody that I know.
Yeah, it was really interesting on this season. Besides Natalie getting voted off first, they picked off the older people just one at a time. Like the OGs or whatever just didn't stand a chance. I don't know.
It's weird how that happened, and I don't know. I mean, like I said before, there's a lot that goes into it just previous things that we've all been through. For example, Ethan dated Amber for like almost a year before she met Rob. So like things like that you don't even realize. So we've all been through so much together before the show even, before they're out there even doing this. So a lot of that comes into play, I know. So I think in that case, they just had too many new schools against old schools, and the new schools quickly just said, all right, this is what's happening.
Okay, yeah. we gotta take a break. I want you to tell the story that you posted on Facebook the other day about about when you got voted out. I think you've told it on the air before, but it's a pretty good story, and it's worth telling again, I think.
Okay.
It's 7:13. We'll be back with Mitchell Olson next. Hang on.